named after civil rights leaders as well as prominent women. This is the latest in the Trump administration's efforts to reverse what they call a woke military, focusing too much on diversity, equity, and inclusion. NPR's Tom Bowman is here in the studio with more. Hey there.
Hey, Wanda.
So, Tom, do we know when the ship will be renamed, and what can you tell us about the others?
You know, we don't. Now, this ship, it's basically a supply ship named for Harvey Milk, has been in the fleet for the past 2 years. The other 7 are in various stages of construction and named for the likes of Harriet Tubman, a former slave who helped slaves escape to freedom, also Cesar Chavez, the Hispanic labor activist. All of these ships named are being reviewed. This was first reported by CBS News. Now, these are all part of the John Lewis class of ships, named for the late congressman and civil rights activist. His name is on the first of these ships that's also in the fleet, so no word on whether that ship will be renamed. Congresswoman and former House Speaker Nancy Pelosi, who's from San Francisco, where Harvey Milk served on the Board of Supervisors before he was assassinated in 1978.
If we have America, none of them should be renamed.
The name change shameful and spiteful.
What do we know about the reasoning behind this?
But are you going to stop it?
You know what? All we got from the Pentagon is a brief statement from spokesman Sean Parnell, who said
they're going to try to put back up the Democrats' Confederate statues too a bit.
Priorities, our nation's history, and the warrior ethos. Of course, these names are associated with the nation's history, and no sense of how this has anything to do with the warrior ethos we keep hearing about from Pentagon leaders. Now, of course, this
Harriet Tubman's more of a warrior than any of these people trying to change the names.
Senior officers questioning whether
everybody's more American than them
because of merit or because of their race or gender.
Anti-American Trump-near traitors.
General C.Q. Brown, the second African American to serve as chairman of the Joint Chiefs, and Admiral Lisa Franchetti, the first woman selected as the Navy's top officer. And remember, the Trump administration also set out to eliminate or restructure courses at the U.S. Naval Academy and West Point that had to do with racial, gender, or LGBTQ issues. Books with such topics are either removed from the libraries or still under review.
Tom, I wonder, is it rare for the Navy to rename a ship?
You know, it really is. 2 years ago, the Navy renamed the USS Chancellorsville and the USNS Maury based on a congressional commission's recommendation to remove names linked to the Confederacy. And the Maury became the USNS Marie Tharp, named after a pioneering female oceanographer. You know, I should also point out that there's a new aircraft carrier being planned, and it's called the USS Doris Miller, named after the Black Medal of Honor recipient who was a hero during the Pearl Harbor attack. The ship will get underway in 2029. No word on whether the Pentagon will seek a name change there.
So
can we seek a White House change now?
As well as John Lewis, they could remain potentially, right?
Yeah, we don't know. And this whole
they should all remain. Let's decide. No Trump decisions stick.
Or DEI or divisive. It seems kind of haphazard. Earlier this year, the
Pentagon it's just racist and sexist.
Links to achievements by
it's
military
just what Putin
women,
wants.
African Americans, and Navajo code talkers from World War II, only